Welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. How are you guys this week, Gemini? Hope all's well in your world. Let's see where your energies are at. Gemini. This can be any aspect of your life. That one wanted to come out. I see Libra energy, Justice. So something has ended painfully. I feel, it's an energy where something wasn't fair. It could be the end of a marriage or a relationship of some sort, but it's often where something ended painfully. Justice could be in your favor, that there's a situation that's over. But this is also an energy of someone you can see walking out the door, and you can see it's looking pretty bright out there. So it's the end of a painful situation for sure. So yeah, it could be the end of a relationship, or someone here possibly ending a relationship because someone wasn't treating them right or wasn't fair. I do see a Libra energy. And then I see that 10 of Pentacles. So now this looks pretty promising. Yeah, I feel, I do think justice is going to be in your favor here. Because something is finished. It's done. It's over. Yeah, and this is energy where I always say rises like the phoenix from the ashes. Why? Because the sun is shining outside this door. And then we have safety, security, financial stability partnering up. So, it's an energy, again, where something new could begin here. Gemini. This could be a business situation. Okay. Yeah, so there is definitely an energy of change. Some kind of change here. I see financial growth, prosperity, but it looks like an energy of moving on. Now, it is possible something ended painful. You could have someone here with Libra energy thinking of coming back around. Okay. But I also see change for the better in finances. But I feel for most of you, it's really just something ended because somebody either wasn't right for you, or there's an end of a painful situation. But justice is still in your favor because here's the world change. And if it is someone coming back around, yeah, like I say, it looks like you got something new. Yeah. I mean, it is, like I say, I feel justice is actually going to be in your favor, but whatever's ended, it's an energy where someone didn't treat you right, or, yeah, it could be something legal as well, business opportunity. Yeah, I see some Leo energy, Aries, Sagittarius. Looks like, and this could be yourself, the feminine energy, if you have Aries, Leo, or Sag in your chart. It's energy of someone who knows what they want, they don't settle. So it has to do with partnering up, safety, security, financial stability. This is also an energy of someone who's very creative. Okay. So it's definitely someone who's very creative. So this could be a new business situation as well. But it's also an energy of looking at things, making sure it's right, it's fair. This is somebody here who doesn't like things that are unjust. Queen of Wands doesn't like things that are unjust. So something definitely ended. Yeah, we have the birth of something new. Yeah. So, I mean, you could be a Gemini with this energy, but if you are masculine, I do see an Aries, Leo, Sag energy, maybe even Scorpio. There's some Libra energy. That's the Empress. This definitely a connection there. You know when someone's right for you or not, if someone doesn't treat you right, because that's the energy of someone. The Queen of Wands does not like injustices. Oh yeah, we have someone here who's curious. You could have a curious stranger. Often I see that when I see these two. This is someone who's curious, they want to know. So yeah, someone's curious about you. If you're a feminine Gemini. But if you're a masculine Gemini, there could be someone that you're curious about. See, it's the same energy. But yeah, it's an energy of someone kind of doing some thinking, being logical. Now you can see the butterflies. There's some kind of transformation here. Yeah. We have a person here. Now this is a person who, just be careful of someone who doesn't tell you the whole truth. And maybe that's what's happened here. Someone wasn't telling you the whole truth. Now, this is often a person who communicates in the way when it's not always the most clear. It's sometimes a little mischievous. Now, it's not someone who's up to anything bad. It could be just someone, kind of thinking, choosing their words wisely. It's a person who's hoping something is successful, but they often reach out, and it's more of a temptation. It's not always clear what this person's really up to. So I don't feel like it's anything bad, but they definitely want to start something. Okay. Could be just a curious stranger, someone who's a little apprehensive, not quite sure how to communicate or how to say something. So I would say for the masculines, get clear what it is you need to say. Express yourself openly. Okay? Make sure your communication is clear. That's what I feel for the masculines. Because if we have a feminine Gemini here, someone who knows what they want and they won't settle. It's also an energy of someone who wants someone to come in right. They need to come in right. They need to be the one to start it. So, I mean, the Queen of Wands isn't afraid of starting things, but it's about justice and balance and being fair. So there definitely was someone, and I do see possibly a masculine Libra here, someone who, maybe being a little mischievous, but like I say, it's more of an energy of a person who wants a situation to be successful, but they don't always tell you everything. It's the communication's not clear. So, yeah, it's an energy of coming in right. Queen of Wands is someone who knows exactly what they want. And as soon as I say outcomes, this is someone who wants love. This is someone who's definitely open to love, but the other person needs to start it. Now, this is a person who's, definitely in their feelings, very kind and compassionate. So this person has a couple sides, very nurturing, caring kind of energy. But it's somebody who wants, I feel, the other person to start it. They're not afraid to start it, but I feel they want someone to come in right. Yeah, someone may not have come in right too. So this is where I feel some of you may have ended it. Or someone didn't treat you right if you're the feminine. But this is someone doing a little thinking here. Yeah. So it has to do with someone putting themselves out there, opening up emotionally. See, emotional fulfillment. Yeah. It's an energy of putting all the cups on the table. Someone expressing themselves. They need to start. I see a lot of happiness here. A lot of happiness and emotion. This person's actually pretty happy. They're doing pretty good here, this Queen of Wands. This is someone focused a lot on work. It's an energy of someone putting in the effort, though. So this is someone who's definitely looking back. They've done a lot of work. Okay. Very creative. They're definitely a hard worker, someone who's dependable. But this is someone who feels like they've done enough work. They put enough effort in. Now it's someone else's turn. Let's have a look at justice. Interesting read, yeah. Someone perfecting their craft and skills, but it's also someone who's kind and compassionate. They also realize nobody's perfect. So keep that in mind. Yeah, this person's definitely single. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. They're working hard, very creative, perfecting their craft and skills. Yeah, someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. Very independent. Someone independent. Now, someone here is curious, too, to see if someone is single. Now, if you are putting yourself out there, don't give the impression that you're so independent that somebody, is kind of afraid to communicate. They're not quite sure what to say, because I feel this is someone who wants to know something. And I do see the mischievous energy where someone communicates in a way where they kind of want something. So we know the Empress is always open to communicate. Okay, so someone who's very stable, very grounded. It's a person who's always planning ahead for the future, but always open for communication. But like I say, for the masculines here, if you are a masculine Gemini, which, and the feminine is actually a Libra, make sure that you speak truth, that you're clear in what it is you're going to say. Don't keep anything, secret. But it's a person who definitely chooses their words wisely because they do want it to be successful. They want something. So, yeah. Could have to do with work. It's just something to do with work as well. Yeah, let's have a look at the justice up here. I got carried away. See, someone stood up to somebody here, stood up to them. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, someone stood up to somebody, maybe pushed them away and decided to end it because someone wasn't treating them right. So it's an energy of someone who stands up for themselves. This is someone who doesn't like injustice. So, okay, like I say, this is, okay. Yeah, and we have a person here. See, it's an energy of someone assessing the situation. Little Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's a person very focused on their finances. So it very well could be this feminine energy here. Yeah. Someone here is very guarded, though. I do feel that energy of someone being very guarded. But like I say, it's someone who's, kind of looking out for themselves, looking out for number one, very independent. But if you're hoping someone starts something, you need to possibly let your guard down a little bit. Okay, because this is how people will communicate when they know somebody's guarded, especially if you stood up to this person before. Yeah, for whatever reason. But yeah, I feel we have someone definitely assessing the situation. It has to do with partnering up, stability. It could be a work situation. Could be somebody wanting work, trying to say all the right things. They may not tell you everything. There it is. It's an energy of someone who's been assessing the situation. It has to do with communicating, very spontaneous. So some of you have multiple things going on. I see an energy of someone feeling working, busy, being a little overwhelmed. So this person could be a business owner, but it is about feeling safe and secure, feeling stable. Now there could be a place where you go. It's a stable place where people shop. You could literally just spontaneous run into someone and have a conversation here too. But something has ended. Someone's out of here, taking their passion and energy elsewhere. Ooh. Oh yeah, we got communication coming in here. There's a little indecision. Someone's not going to see this coming. But I actually feel if you have a person who comes in and they come in this way, they're not going to see what's coming. That's what I feel. But there is an indecision. See, someone's failed to see. It has to do with someone being a partner. There was definitely some indecision. I feel with the Gemini energy. There it is, manifesting. Someone manifesting. They have all the tools. They have all the information. They have everything they need to know. But I feel for the feminines here, you definitely have everything you need. It's not like you need anybody. Like for support or things like that. It looks like you're working hard, very independent. This is someone who possibly never seen that. But I feel like this communication's coming in and you may not see it coming. It could go either way. So, it's a manifesting communication. Someone's pride and ego's been getting in the way. It's an energy of ego, someone's pride, and it has to do with someone who's been focusing a little bit on their money. That could be yourself too, but it's about letting go of the ego and making a choice. It definitely has to do with someone being a provider. This is someone who doesn't really, I feel when you're putting yourself out there, as you're getting out there, let your guard down a bit. Okay, let your guard down a little bit, because I actually feel the feminine energy here is someone who's so independent, you don't really need anybody. And that's why I feel this person's they want to start something here, but I say, it's about expressing themselves here. They're choosing their words very carefully. Just like I say, it has to do with someone chasing someone. Making sure someone has your best interest too, that they're not chasing you for the wrong reasons, because that's also like the Six of Wands. But this is an energy of ego and pride. You could push someone away too. So just maybe it's even for yourself, watch your words a little. Think before you speak kind of energy. But I do feel you've got a masculine here that's... There they are. King of Pentacles. So this is someone here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, often very compassionate. This is usually someone quite charismatic and, very much like the King of Wands that way, a lot of charisma. But this is someone who focuses a lot on their money. See, this is someone here, I feel pride and ego got in the way. So someone here definitely is financially better off. They want to start something. Some of you definitely have pushed someone away, and likely for this reason, but you have other opportunities. So, interesting. But I see a busy time where a communication comes in, and I don't feel for yourself you're going to see it coming. Okay, I really feel like this is the feminine energy, not going to see this coming, and it could actually make your guard go up and kind of take you off guard a little. But I do feel the feminine needs to let their guard down a little bit here. Nobody's perfect. Kind and compassion. That's the Empress. This is someone just being spontaneous. They could be communicating with you when you're at work and you're busy. There's an energy of someone waiting. See, waiting for something new. Some of you are looking elsewhere. You've been waiting for something, for a situation to come to fruition. This is also an energy of someone who's looking elsewhere. See, I feel this is someone here, talked to the hand, stood up to someone because they kept them waiting too long. This is not a patient energy. This is someone who eventually loses patience. It could be someone needing the Queen of Wands energy. If you are the feminine, I feel it's saying to, try to be a little more patient. Remember, nobody's perfect. Because I do feel like, you know, this very independent energy. Yeah, it's an energy of work, though. And it could be someone you work with. You might actually even just run into someone suddenly and have a conversation. So watch out that ego and pride. Yeah, I feel for both people. But there we have it. See, this is a person becoming more decisive. See, this is someone here. I don't know, something was said, what happened, but I feel someone was indecisive. Now we have someone being more indecisive. We also have a Libra, which also can be. So, like I say, it could go both ways. But I feel something's happening suddenly, communication, maybe even multiple opportunities, too much going on, feeling a little overwhelmed. But yeah, this is someone thinking things through, choosing their battles. This is someone who chose to focus on work. But I actually feel both people too. So this could be someone you worked with before. Quite honestly, it's like, yeah, and I feel it has to do with someone needing to just let their guard down. That's what I feel. Not being so independent, coming across like you don't want anyone when you actually do, kind of energy. Not that people do that on purpose. I'm not seeing that. It's just a person who, you know, takes pride in themselves, somebody who's very creative, hardworking, but you can see the emotional fulfillment. It has to do with someone putting all their cups on the table, expressing themselves. This Queen of Wands is waiting for someone to reciprocate. So there's a situation now coming to fruition. Yeah, we have someone who's becoming more decisive. It's also an energy of someone who's not chasing anyone. This is someone who's not chasing. Now, this could be someone you chased at some point. Now you're not chasing them. So that's an interesting energy. There it is. Someone's going to ask you out. This person's asking you out. Yeah, I do see Libra or Gemini for some of you. Sagittarius. It's an energy of manifesting. Something this person's manifesting. But I feel like you've manifested this. But someone's pride was getting in the way. I can see it. Yeah, it has to do with their money. See, now this person's a little more stable. So they're going to ask you out. They've been working. Oh yeah, someone's about to ask you out for the feminine energy here. Yeah, they're hoping you reciprocate. Yeah, they're not so sure you will, though. I can feel their energy, their pride, their ego. This is often someone who can be quite generous, but I feel it's waiting for someone to reciprocate. That's what I will. You're only going to wait so long. Why? Because the Queen of Wands is there. So, yeah, they're going to reach out. I do feel it's a little bit of a temptation. So there's something going to tempt you here, and I can feel the energy here. They're going to reach out. So it has to do with generosity. And I do feel if you were very generous to someone and they weren't generous in return, or they kept you waiting, it could be money, but somebody paying back some money too, for some of you. But it really has to do with this person being more generous. Because I feel you've showered abundance. You were generous to someone. So this is kind of a pay it forward. Now, I do think this person has ulterior motives. Now, I don't, like I say, it's mischievous, but I don't think they're up to anything bad. Honestly, I feel they're not. This is someone who's not sure you're going to reciprocate, but they're hoping it's successful. Now, they may offer you something or say something here, hoping maybe you'll invite them over, or, you know, it could be all kinds of things, but they're not, it's just mischievous. Because why? They're apprehensive that you'll reciprocate. But it's like a pay it forward. I feel like you were generous. You put a lot of effort into something. Maybe you did some work for someone. You put a lot of effort in it. Maybe they're just coming in to pay you back, but they have an ulterior motive. Something they're not telling you. Yeah, they see this beautiful Empress energy. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I also see an energy to do with timing. So the timing is right. The timing is now. This is someone just going to do it spontaneously. But I do think for the feminine, it's going to make your guard's going to go up. Okay, that's why the Queen of Wands is here for the feminine Geminis. Yeah. But I feel there's a masculine Gemini here. But that Libra energy is interesting too. Yeah, coming in right, starting things, being generous. So you may have started something. And you may have ended up standing up to this person, or you're just being very careful what you believe. Often that's it. But this is someone who sees someone who stands up for themselves. So you think this person, you know each other. I feel you know each other. If you don't, it's somebody new. So it is possible it's someone new. Yeah, so you just reaching out. Yeah, this is someone taking a leap of faith. The dreamer. It's a new start. Yeah, I mean, it's connected to some Aries energy or Scorpio. They could have it in their chart, but it's in the heart of the reading. It has to do with someone taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. This person's going to take a risk. It's very spontaneous. So, yeah, they're just going for it. Throwing caution to the wind, living in the moment. But I also feel as far as money and work, and this is someone who's taken risks before, but they're now looking before they leap. That's why the King of Pentacles here, someone very focused on money. So they are looking before they leap. Now, I really feel some of this is to do with money and work too for some of you, but I definitely can see some sort of a connection where two people are manifesting here. Now, I feel, Gemini, you have everything you need. You have all the tools, the skills, everything you need. It's an energy of someone who's kind of gathered up the info. They put some thought into things here. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles energy. I feel it's more this person's energy. It has to do with money. This is someone who likes to plan and prepare ahead. So, like I say, it's someone who maybe was very generous. Now they're looking before they leap. But I actually feel the Queen of the feminine energy's got that similar energy, not being as generous until somebody puts in the effort. Because this is the Queen of Cups is here. Someone who puts a lot of work into something. Maybe you did some work for this person. Maybe they didn't pay you. But they've got ulterior motives. And it almost looks like it's a pay it forward, but with ulterior motives. Yeah, see, they're secretive. They're hiding something. But there's something romantic on this person's mind here. They're pushing through that fear. I actually feel this is someone who would normally take a risk, but for some reason they're being more practical and sensible. Maybe how they spend their money, or yeah, but it's almost like both people. It's really interesting read. You know, there's the balance. See, it's an energy where something might feel a little bit off, some Sag energy. You may be feeling this person's keeping a secret, something is off, but it has to do with justice and balance, doing things right. Someone after a period of time, someone's pulling back. So it could be somebody wanting to pay you for something or paying it forward because you did something for them. You were kind, compassionate, and very generous. Now this person's paying it forward, but they still have an ulterior motive. They're keeping that to themselves for now. They want to connect. That's the moon energy, emotional connection. This person wants to connect with you. They want to talk, and it's going to be deep. Some kind of deep conversation this person wants to have. See, that's what I feel. There's romantic energy. This is someone here who, there's a little, intuition going on with this moon too. Yeah, see, after a period of time, this is someone pulling back. See, seeing things differently. They're trying something different too. They're going to try something different. There's going to be a conversation. Oh, yeah. I don't think they're up to anything bad. I feel it has to do with, it could be someone who's pushed you away before too, because I do see they may have some Scorpio or Aries energy in their chart where they're very guarded. If you were chasing this person at one time, because we know the Queen of Wands will sometimes chase, there's no more chasing here. They have to come in and start this, because that's what you're waiting for, them to get something going. But like I say, while you're waiting, the feminine could be going, looking at this, leaving it behind. One last look over the shoulder, going down another path with someone else. So, yeah, that's a interesting read. It's the Lover. See, this person's thinking about love. It's an energy. I wouldn't take this to the next level with this person. Like I say, they're keeping something to themselves, but they want to have a deep conversation and they're thinking. But I don't think they're going to tell you what they want unless you reciprocate, invite them over or something. That's what I kind of feel is happening here. I feel like you know them. I do feel you've either worked for them or you've done some work, and it has to do with that work. Something creative. And it almost feels like an excuse, but yeah, because I feel you were generous. Now they're paying it forward. And that's why I feel what their motive is actually to connect and have a deep conversation. This person wants to connect on an emotional level. They're trying something different, and even being more romantic possibly too. So if this is someone who's kept you waiting, like I say, you're only got, the Queen of Wands is here. This is someone who's impatient, only waits for so long. But like I say, I feel for the feminine. You're going to have your guard up a bit. So let's have a look at that Seven of Wands again. Oh, you got an Emperor. You have an Emperor here. Oh, King of Wands energy. So there's why I see that multiple energy, a little mirroring energy. You know, you may have similar energies in your charts here. Aries, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. This person's very determined. They're pretty confident. And like I was saying, they're very much like the King of Wands. And it's funny that popped into my head. But they can be very charming. Okay, this is often a person who's quite charismatic, but very grounded, where this is someone a little more theatrical, a little more spontaneous. So I feel this is someone who's going to kind of take it slow. But they have an ulterior motive. They also, I feel, this energy of the risk, taking that leap of faith. See, this is someone who I feel normally would take a risk, and now I feel they're being a little more cautious. And that's what I feel is happening here. So yeah, you're mirroring each other in some ways, and it could be just your energies that are going on. There's a lot of Pisces energy and a lot of readings right now. Some Saturn energy here, so that's often life lessons. What else? I was actually reading up on what's all going on with the planets now, because the readings have been just lots of collective energy for the signs. So yeah, but the Aries energy is very powerful. There's a lot of bold energy right now for people. So this is someone who's going to make a bold move here. Yeah, they're a little worried you won't reciprocate. You see? Thanks, but no thanks. Some of you, you may even, if you know this person, because I feel there's something that's happened between you. And I do feel this is someone you may have really wanted at some point. But I do see you making some sort of choice. You may not be too sure, but I do feel, like I say, there could be an opportunity here. Okay, there could be an opportunity. So I feel like it's saying don't miss the opportunity. Now, if this is someone who finds out you're single, they could be in that way where they felt they missed an opportunity and they're now coming in to go for it. But they want to have a deeply emotional conversation. They want to connect. See, some of you have somebody that's possibly new too. So if this person comes in, you might not be interested, some of you, but there's definitely the energy of that deep conversation, trying something different. You may feel something's a little off, especially if this is someone who comes in different than they were before. And that's what I kind of feel. And it could be yourself too, the feminine. I mean, I'm not even sure who's actually the Gemini here. I actually feel like it's the feminine. But yeah, for some of you, it's definitely a masculine energy. Yeah, the Lovers, the bond, a connection between two people. See, this is forming a bond. So like I say, I wouldn't take this to the next level. I wouldn't let my guard down 100% with this person until they put in the effort. Okay? I feel they want to pay something forward or pay you for some work you did where you were very generous. Maybe this person's kind of looking at this. They weren't being fair. Maybe you communicated with this person and they're now feeling like they weren't being fair or they didn't treat you fair. So yeah, just like I say, it's a little different for everyone. But let's have a look at the Lovers. Very strong Gemini on this side of the board. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got someone here thinking, doing a lot of thinking. It's about not repeating mistakes of the past. See? This is someone who keeps doing the same thing over. So if this is someone who comes in and they're not clear and communicate clearly, I don't think you're going to let the same thing happen that happened before. So it could be a little heavier, but I feel like you've got someone who wants to try something different. There definitely could be two, but I feel for a lot of you, it's just this person's energy. Yeah, someone here has some regret or feels like there's no hope. And you, with the Queen of Cups being here, you may feel like there's just no hope for someone here. You may just feel like there's no hope. But I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's have that conversation and see what happens. Because there actually could be an opportunity or something here. You know, it all depends on your situation, how well you know this person. And if there is two, yeah, you may have someone here who's moving a little slow. You may be yourself here with that Queen of Wands, you know. The Sag energy, Aries, Leo, just taking one last look at this and going off on a different path. Very independent. I mean, some of you are single. Like I say, I mean, you maybe you just want to be single. I don't know. But I feel it has to do with this person finding out that you are too. Yeah, there's some kind of transformation. See, there's some Scorpio energy here too. Like I feel some of you actually got multiple people coming in. There's that Scorpio energy. It's funny, you know? Yeah, because I feel you're gonna thanks but no thanks possibly to someone, but I feel like you could miss an opportunity. Or this person feels they have for some reason. So that's what it's all about right in the middle. And I feel some of you just may not be too sure. Like I do feel that guarded energy. I don't know if you stood up to this person or what, but yeah, I mean, you may have been the one that actually originally started this and communicated. Then you're just sort of waiting for them to reciprocate or reply to a message. Now, some of you might just let this person wait because you're busy doing other things. So, like I say, it could be with the moon here, fear of rejection. Someone could have a fear of rejection, but it almost looks like someone may have rejected you or ignored you. So I don't know what's happening with that too, because yeah, this is quite the reading, but there's some kind of transformation here. Some kind of significant life experience that requires change. There's some kind of change. So if you have someone who's come in and they haven't changed and they're still talking, communicating the same as before, I feel like you'll be able, the feminine definitely will be able to make their decision. There's definitely some Scorpio energy. Yeah, let's pull out some charms. Whoa, crazy. Yeah, multiple opportunities, things speeding up, a very busy time. This is a very spontaneous person. It just comes in out of the blue. You might not see it coming. But then I also see this indecisive energy and then becoming more decisive. So maybe this is more what you're interested in, maybe not this so much. I mean, the type of person that you maybe used to like, maybe has changed to what you like now because you have changed. So it's all food for thought, because that's what I mean, there's just a lot of, I felt like this was going to be, fairly simple, and it's quite heavy. There's a lot of emotion here. It's all hidden though with the moon, but there's a lot of, like I say, trying something different or someone coming in different. You may have a new person coming in who's different than your usual type, and it could be a message from you to try something different. So, but it's an energy of these people here, or a person. Tell me about this King of Wands. Q, D, R, and the Sun. So this is somebody possibly Leo, or they're just coming in to start something. This is a person who generally means business. They go after what they want, quite spontaneous. Let's have a look at that communication. Yeah, see, it has to do with love, feelings, emotion, a connection. The word L. Oh my gosh. But it's not going to be expressed. It's going to be kept secret. See, someone didn't tell you something. They kept a secret. They kept their feelings maybe to themselves too. Or someone knows a secret. I like this energy here for the feminine Gemini, because I feel like no one's going to be pulling the wool over your eyes. You're very independent. So, but it's what I feel. That's where I feel it's an energy of taking that leap of faith and just kind of going with it, living in the moment, and just kind of seeing what happens. Yeah, the Queen of Wands can be very bold. So let's have a look at the ego. Yeah, the letter F, the letter O. There's communication. See, this has to do with that communication. The letter E and O. Boy, with the L makes a fool. Somebody feels like a fool. Their pride got in the way. They kept their feelings to themselves. You got some love coming in. There's some love here. Let's have a look at the Two of Swords. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing this communication coming. See, there's something to do with the heart. There's a heart here, but there's no key. In my readings, that key's either going to show up or someone's protecting their heart or just unable to make a decision. Yeah, it's an energy of someone taking the next step, putting their best foot forward. See, someone didn't come in right. They didn't communicate something right. So I feel for some of you, this is something that happened. This is someone who doesn't communicate right. They just come in, they drop a little hint, right? They try to get you to indulge them kind of energy. So I don't think you're going to go for that. I got to be honest. I feel like, yeah, but you guys all got to decide, because this is one of those readings where I feel there's just a lot of variables. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the letter J. Yeah, this is someone pushing through fear. See, confident, taking the opportunity. It's about not missing an opportunity. So you have someone who feels they missed an opportunity. I feel there's going to be some competition or something here for some of you. Yeah. See, a judgment, a decision, a call, a communication. It's literally, if you're used to texting, someone could suddenly decide to actually call you. Now, when I see this is someone who's often private. They keep things to themselves. They stick to themselves. So, yeah, I feel like you're getting a heads up here, feminine energy. Now, I'm not saying that the masculine, if there's a masculine Gemini, I'm not saying they're up to anything, okay, anything bad, because I feel it's more mischievous. If somebody wants to know something here. I'm surprised the Page of Cups isn't here. I feel like someone's fishing for invitation. It's like information, like they want to know something, but they're trying something different. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups. The letter R, the letter T. Yeah, there's the transformation. See, some sort of transformation. This is where things could change. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, you've got it feels like somebody with Scorpio energy. The letter J. There's the communication. See, there's some kind of communication here that's going to change change everything. Because this is a person who feels confident. And I see a rose. There's something romantic here. This is someone going to try something different. But I also feel like there is romance. But it's about a deeply emotional conversation. This is someone who wants to have a deep conversation. They want to connect. The letter P. Now let's have a look at the Queen of Wands. The letter N. The letter U. There's the Wheel of Fortune. So it has to do with the cycle and the timing. Yeah, I feel some of you are busy, you're working, the timing isn't right. You might ignore this person for a while. They may take it as a rejection. Because you know what you want. If you're the feminine, you know what you want. This is also someone who knows what they want. So, and then you have this person who's a little slower energy. But I still feel some of you, it's all the same person. Their pride and ego got in the way because of finances, because that Knight of Pentacles is under there. There we have love. Yeah, so some of you had feelings for this person. There was love here. You were very generous. You put a lot of effort into this. I feel like you took care of yourself. You looked out for yourself. It's like you never asked for anything. Now this person's paying it forward. But I feel if you're busy, you might miss this. You literally could just miss the communication. So, but this communication could change everything, because that transformation, the butterflies here. And there's the butterflies right there. Again. If you just have a new person coming in, they're very curious about you. I mean, often this is just someone who keeps everything to themselves till they know everything they need to know. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the letter C, the letter W. You can form words, initials first, last. Sometimes it's also places too. North, south, east, west. You know, you can look at it that way. But this is a cycle. This is an energy of a windfall of abundance. See, someone here definitely sees things going in your favor. I actually feel justice is about to be served. Someone who maybe didn't treat you right, or came in too fast, too wrong, communicated wrong, maybe trying to just make it right too. But I still feel they have ulterior motives, because I feel someone's kept something to themselves. It's emotional and they want to talk. So There's that letter, the circling back around. It also has to do with some sort of commitment. The ring. And the letter F. Now I'm going to look at the balance here. Yeah, so there's an energy of the crown. This is that coin with the crown. So, I mean, it could be trying to tell. I'm really trying to connect with my charms a lot more, because I find they actually, they're a lot clearer sometimes than than the cards when there's people involved, you know, when there's too many energies. They kind of pull out those little things. But like I say, this could be what's crowning balance, where you feel something is off. And it has to do with that Wheel of Fortune. See, it's an energy of somebody trying something different. We have the Empress, someone who may be worth a fortune, but yeah, but they see you. It's an energy of someone who sees someone in a favorable light too. And I do feel it has to do with the timing is off. That's what I feel, like the timing is off. So there's going to be a conversation. The letter C, the letter E. If you connected with someone at some point and the timing was off, this person may feel the timing is right now. But it all has to do with also the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups energy with this Empress energy. I feel like you're open, but I feel like you're going to, you know, I do see the Empress being very patient. This is someone who's learned to be patient. So I feel Geminis who, you know, are the feminine here, you've learned to be patient here. There's going to be a conversation. So let's have a look at the Two of Cups and then we'll wrap this up. Yeah, these readings with all these charms are long. The letter T, the letter I, there's the cup. See, you drinking from each other's cups. Sharing the cup. It's opportunity, something romantic. They have ulterior motive. They're not going to tell you that, though. I feel for yourself, you're going to feel like there's no hope, especially if this is someone who comes back in and they do the same thing all over again. Now, I do see a Scorpio, and I do see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. Cancer energy is pretty powerful. Let's have a look at that moon energy. Why is this here? Yeah, there's the other cup. The letter L and the letter Y. So something to do with love, to do with Y. Okay. So it's an energy of some kind of answers, some kind of communication. And they could just be initials. And then let's have a look at this Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've got some sort of choice, but there's someone who keeps coming back around and doing the same thing, where you feel like there's no hope. Now, it could be somebody here who has been keeping something to themselves. Something to do with the timing, where someone was focused on negative energy, the cups that were spilled. So the cups were spilled. I feel someone just didn't come in right, too, when they tried to start something. Yeah. But I don't know if this is going to go anywhere with one of these people, for sure, because it's an energy of someone who keeps communicating and doing the same thing. And I don't think with the Empress energy you're going to fall for it, but I feel like you're going to listen. Yeah, there's harmony. See, it has to do with harmony. There's, again, confirmation, harmony, a note to music. W. Let's have a look at the Five of Wands. No hope. The letter R, W, and K. This could have something to do with work, where you put a lot of effort, and this person comes in, they don't put a lot of effort into communicating, but there's someone here who wants to have a deep conversation. So you're getting a heads up here, okay? But look out for yourself, look out for number one. Just be careful of anyone who comes in and they're the same way. They come in and start it, and then it peters off once they get what they want. So don't be too generous. See, the Empress is someone who showers abundance and then waits for someone to, reply, to shower the abundance back. The Empress is open to this. So I feel like you're open to hear what someone has to say, because I do feel, and it could be yourself, very curious, especially if you miss the message. There may be, something on your answering machine or, on your phone where because it has to do with music or it has to do with harmony. It's an energy of harmony. Yeah, see, it's a knight. This is an energy of this is what I feel. Somebody who rushes in and then they keep doing the same thing and they take off in the other energy. So, and it's connecting with the fire. This is, I mean, it's a person who's very creative, very enthusiastic, but I don't think this person's, I don't really feel like you're going to be on the same page. It's like the same thing going to happen again. And that could be why I feel like it's telling you to be a little cautious, look before you leap. So, but if you've got two people, I still feel that one person wants to have a deep conversation. It's rather emotional. It's connecting innermost secrets between two people. And somebody here may be keeping a secret too. And they might even want to tell you something too. So, but there's the communication. See, coming in very fast, very spontaneous, and then they're out of here. So it's all about what's going to be said. And I feel it's really important. There's a conversation here that's going to change everything. Yeah, I do feel bringing back harmony. I actually feel you will reach harmony with, if there's two people, definitely one, but it all has to do with whether someone's going to act exactly like they did before and do the same thing. Okay, rush in all enthusiastic, then feel overwhelmed and run away. This is a person who often feels overwhelmed. So don't share too much. Don't say too much. I feel like it's telling you to just kind of listen and hear what this person says. But again, with this energy here, if you have Sag in your chart, you might be the person. The feminine could be the person who feels overwhelmed and runs away. It's you know, there's mirroring here. So you guys tell me, but this is a fascinating reading. Take off the rose-colored glasses and see. There it is right there, seeing. Because someone's very attractive and charming here. In fact, both of them probably are. I mean, you know, you got two people who are very charismatic. One of them's very stable financially. This one maybe not so much. But I honestly feel for a lot of you, this is the same person. It's just their energies. So take care. I wish you the very best in this. I do think harmony will be restored. Okay, I do. And I do feel there's going to be a very important conversation. So, yeah. Take care, and we'll see you soon.